So being here is a nice combination of feeling into your body, feeling into yourself, your very human self. It's always the entryway to landing and to being is acknowledging right here, right now, all these parts of yourself without going into depth, just lightly like a hummingbird landing on a twig. Lightly landing with your awareness and your attention, noticing how your body is feeling. And as you do, allow the breath to deepen with awareness in a natural way. Breathing in and breathing out, and allow what wants to go, go. Breathing in, pulling from all parts of you that may want to be felt into and released. Breathing out. And this way we get to be fresh and new in every moment. Breathing in and breathing out. And the next time we breathe in, bring everything in again to feel what you're feeling. And when you breathe out, make a little sound, a little sigh. So breathing in and out. Out. And want it to release and be expressed at the same time. Breathing in and out. Don't be bashful if you want to just make some noise. Once again, breathing in and out. Yeah, letting go. We'll do one more time. Breathing in. Now at your own pace, in and out. So including your mind, your body and your mind, however it's focused, wherever it is, your mind. Relaxing any identification with whatever is arising in your mind. And the way we do that is by allowing things to come and go. And thoughts, little sensations, feelings. Even if you have some association with whatever is coming, just hold that lightly as well. No need to hold on. Again, letting the breath just come and go and release. So it's kind of like you're lightly scanning yourself, right? There's a part of you that notices and is in awareness. Being in awareness is noticing. You're able to notice how you're feeling and the sensations when you become more subtle, right? The sensations. And you notice that there are thoughts, streams coming and going, or maybe not. Maybe it's quiet. There's no preferred way of being right now. Maybe you have a little physical sensation that's a little uncomfortable or comfortable. And you're just in awareness of yourself. It's like somebody turned up the dial. You're turning up the dial of your capacity to be in awareness, to notice. Without landing and resting in any one place in particular. This is a practice of allowing things to be as they are. And it's a great entryway to being still inside and feeling stillness arise. Perhaps you may feel your heart warm up. You notice that. Make sure that if your body wants to adjust, you do that. This is a time of honoring your body and the humanness that you are. This divine humanness. Learning how to be natural with yourself, within yourself. There's no rush, just taking your time. And perhaps you'll notice that while you do this, that you're settling. There's a part of you that's relaxing and settling into being here. Being in your seat, your feet on the ground or wherever they are. Your breath coming and going. There's a gentle kindness that is in the space for allowance. You could call this a gentle kindness meditation. Where you don't try to change or manipulate your experience. You allow yourself to be. As all the elements in you begin to settle, and when we really finally get settled, whenever that is, today, now, tomorrow, whenever it is, that's when we start to harmonize. Harmonize like those beautiful bowls, each one singing their sound. The sound of you. And the sound of you right now is exactly whatever is taking place. And it's to be honored and allowed to be. And it does change over time, the sound of you, the more we allow. And maybe you begin to notice a quietness arising while all the elements of you get to settle by being allowed to be. Things settle. There's this inner thank you for allowing things to be as they are inside. So it's almost like the pond that's been stirred up and it gets to settle with quietness, right? In a beautiful way. And the silt and the mud and all the stuff that's divinely made goes back down in order to support the beautiful, beautiful water. As the water gets more and more clear, things fall into their proper place. There's no hierarchy. It's just that our being likes to have this allowance so it can arise. So that which is quiet has a chance to reveal itself. It's always here, it's quiet in you. So see if you can begin to feel as you settle, no rush. Everyone has their own way and time, but that's the invitation to be in such allowance that things fall in place inside and you land. And then maybe you begin to notice what is left as things settle. Maybe a lightness of being, clarity of mind. Just see if you can touch on it. Touching in acknowledgement, not grabbing onto it. Versus welcoming and an acknowledgement of this clarity, of that which may be free, that lives in you, of form. All that settling is that which is made of subtle, subtle form, divine in its own way. Especially when acknowledged and allowed to be. And then the space that you contain within you gets to reveal its face and say hello. Hello. And begin to feel into the openness, the spacious openness that no matter how small this opening there is there or how vast it may be, lean into it. You may feel it in your mind, a spacious mind. It could be in your body, an opening, a welcoming in your heart. Maybe everything, all of it at once, together. And if you're still in the process of settling, honor that. There's no need to be somewhere else other than where you are. That's the thing about our bodies and minds, they won't lie when you do an exercise like this. It won't let you move forward until enough acknowledgement has been made of being here. And it may toggle back and forth a bit, where you feel again what your body's holding in mind and acknowledge that and allow for it to feeling that which is free of that and open, spacious. Because the two do dance together quite a bit. And if you're a bit unfamiliar with the experience of what's free inside and open and spacious, then maybe that's where you're at, just leaning into it and learning how to open to that which is open and spacious. There may be a bit of a discovery for you. I've used the term before because this is what I experienced when I began opening to this light. I call it dancing particles of light within. Because it's God essence. Dancing in the formless way, kind of like Shiva, if you know about the Shiva, within the unmanifested. We contain the unmanifested within us. We're made of a lot of space, and it's beautiful to learn how to open to that. And it really is learning how to become comfortable with this vastness, with this openness. And even if you're quite comfortable, there's always more. Because what it would like to do, it would like to marry all that's arising in you. But for now, you want to be able to acknowledge and allow for it to have the space that it would like to have within you in acknowledgement. Your noticing is very, very important. The fact that you're aware of the spaciousness inside is beautiful. So place your attention as much as you can in a light way, in a hummingbird way, onto this presence within you. I like to change words around. It's here to whatever degree it is, and you are aware of that without wanting to grasp onto it. It can feel a bit like you're a witness to it, but it can also feel like you're intimately involved. So there's a sensation that may arise by being aware of this quiet, the stillness inside. It's not only a witness. And we can move from noticing this to feeling into noticing is here. So dropping the I am noticing, if that's where you're at, to noticing is here. Noticing what's arising in the body and noticing the spacious presence. The verb is here, noticing. And if I am comes in again, that's fine. And just have it be like this little subtle flow. If it wants to come in, I am noticing, that's okay. And then see if you can move into just noticing without pressure. Just a little reminder. No, we're not going into that direction of I am noticing. Just noticing. Might be a little unfamiliar to the mind and body. And if the body is needing to be adjusted or it's calling for a little attention, then you notice that. And noticing. Here we are noticing. You're noticing inside of you. Another word could be aware, awaring. See, it's dropping the I am aware to just awaring. It seems subtle, but there's actually a very big difference between the two. Because when we're in the I am noticing, or I am aware, we're creating two, right? We're in two. There's me and that which I'm aware of. Not a problem, but we want to close the gap between I and that. And how we do it in this moment, how we're doing it, is we become more of a stream of noticing. The stream of awareness. Awareness is here. Noticing is here. And you may find yourself becoming acutely aware of sort of like you're vibrating in a more, conscious way. And if you're able to do this, and even if it comes and goes, the mind will end up becoming quite relaxed in a humming kind of way. It likes to be given a break. And if another one one could also do is like here, like hearing. I'm here, and we'll make it a verb, as if it were hearing, hear, hear, hearing, just ongoing here. And remind the body now and then it's okay to relax if it starts to tense up in any way. Just settle down into the bottom of the pond again. So since we're evoking silence and stillness and emptiness and all those qualities, when it's here and when it's noticing, we're going to be placing the attention more on that presence, a quiet presence within, the emptiness. That which doesn't make any sound, any quality to it. And it's so easy for it to be hidden and go in the background because it's so insisting. So that's why we have to place our attention on it with using a little conscious will force, just a little, enough to place attention. And it's going to show up as it does within you in your unique way. And it will change over time, from moment to moment even sometimes. But it might be just this quiet sense inside. Or it might be clarity, like the clear water, clear air. There's so many different ways that it's going to want to present itself to you, given the elemental conditions. And you acknowledge however it's showing up, right? And you put your attention on it. And then with noticing. And also noticing the way that maybe the habits of mind and habits of body, conditioned body, kind of covers over. Takes some of the attention away from purely landing in the noticing of awareness, empty awareness, presence. Just kind of noticing that too, this coming and going. To whatever degree it may or may not be taking place in you. And just acknowledge that's okay. It's just habit. But we're creating some new grooves today. Of learning how to open to that which is pure and pristine. It's very nourishing. To whatever degree you can, open and place your attention there. It's very nourishing. It's like taking a deep drink from the purest well, deep in the earth. And notice also when you feel like you've had enough, that today, we're pushing beyond, or going beyond, not pushing, going beyond what we've been comfortable with so far. Without insisting, okay? It's more like this is an opportunity to rest. I say rest in awareness. Rest is that. Rest in your being. We play hide and seek quite a bit with this awareness inside of us. And today's a day to not go into hiding. Notice whatever may be coming up that may want to take away your attention, including boredom or even sleepiness a little bit. Body pain, all that is to be acknowledged. Or I've had enough, I think I got it. Whatever may be arising. Those are just strategies to go back into what is familiar. Noticing. One with that which it's noticing. Noticing is a bridge. And it becomes one with that which it's noticing. And let your body also benefit from this resting. Let it bathe your body, this beautiful presence. Let it bathe your body and mind. You may feel yourself becoming one-pointed with the noticing. One-pointed means just singularly focused. It's like you're in a stream and it's just carrying you very gracefully and gently, easefully. And all you have to do is let go. Keep giving yourself as much as you can to letting go into the stream of noticing, awareness, one with. There's just enough wind from consciousness carrying you along. All you have to do is stay present with your attention, noticing, awareing. And there's just no right way to do this, and then you just let go. And if you need to be reminded about what you're doing, you can say to yourself, noticing is here. Awareness is here. Awareing, I'm awareing. Awareing. there's a focus to the space inside of you, and at the same time all around it it's very soft and relaxed. The focus is just maintaining this awareness. Like a hummingbird. But all around and in your body, there's a softness taking place. Focus is a very powerful, powerful tool. Okay, we're going to slowly ease up on the focus, softening, kind of like you're staying connected, but you're softening, kind of like you're in a Monet painting. You can still make out the bridge and the water lilies. It's a little softer. And allowing the breath to become conscious again with the in-breath, breathing in. Bring whatever wants to come up, and then breathing out and releasing. Still softly focused. And again, just in your own way, just becoming aware of the breath. Here, there's a body. It breathes. It knows how to regulate itself. And all the while there's this, to whatever degree wants to take place, a continuation of a one-pointedness. Awareness taking place. Just softening a bit so that we can again include the body and see what's going on. Maybe it's been holding a certain position for a while. Maybe you would like to shift, as I am. Because the rest of you likes to be included also. And what's really nice is being able to softly touch awareness of the body with a soft focus of touching on presence. So this presence that you've been feeling into is here. As your body wakes up a bit and comes back on board with its felt sensations. So they meet. It's kind of like when two streams come together and the water mixes up and mingles. The stream of consciousness resting in awareness as that touches on this here and now of what's taking place in your body and mind. See if you can feel them commingling. You could maybe feel it as a sensation, that this part, dancing particles of light that I used to feel and can feel now, touching on the sensations and coming together beautifully. The marriage of form and formlessness. Integrating. In a very natural way. You might feel some delightful sensations in the body as a result. The body loves coming on board and being a part of its own emptiness, touching on it in an awakened way. And then the next experiment is to feel into your feet. How do they feel on the floor, cushion, or whatever. Feel your hands and your back leaning against your chair. Feeling your skin as it meets the air of the room. Feeling your head and your neck. Breathing out anything that wants to release. And check in on how does your mind feel? Does it feel a little lighter, more spacious? How does your body feel? And the final piece is, if you feel it, but there's no need, is when you're ready to open your eyes, the practice is to stay within yourself. So if you open your eyes, you take in the room without leaving, because we kind of went on a journey here. So it's almost like you open your eyes and maybe it feels a little bit like you're a baby, seeing things without wanting to create too much definition.